Well, I'm back. It's been 2 days since I started these two, and show you progress. This whole section done. Here done also. Well, I'm proud to say that this year, today, I think I'm gonna finish this whole collection. You know, that's always been my problem. I couldn't get everything done, right? Well, this section was done the first day. Well, you'll notice that they don't all look the same, right? Well, I try to adjust my pruning. Well, because I'm dealing with the public, and not everybody wants to see it pruned the same way. So I'm trying to guess what people might want to look at and to hopefully purchase, right? So some of these are kept a little bushier than others, and others get pruned pretty tight. Well, the first two we had to, because that was neglected last year. See this one here? The one with the hand truck? Well, you could see, hopefully you could see that the can is split. So I was trying not to put it into bigger containers. Well, bigger containers is healthier, but it gets quite heavy. But this one I have no choice. So hopefully sometime next week they'll have some time. I need somebody to help me, because what happens is these get so heavy that my engine hoists start to lift up, so somebody has to stand on it. That's all the technical stuff that we have to deal with around here. Anyway, so this one has to be repotted. Not so much repotting, it's shifting up. So you'll end up being a 45 gallon from this 20, 25, something like that. But what happens is it gets so heavy that I can't move it with my hand truck anymore, and I had to bring out the tractor. So the only part that's left is this little triangle here. I'll get a little better sense what we have. So what's left is this area. Well, this is a red pine. I think this is my best red pine, and these are my best of the blacks. And then on the other side of the cart is another one of my better ones. Anyway, so this is what's left, and this was taken care of last year. So this area gets pruned more as a light maintenance rather than having to compensate for the error of not taking care of it last year. Oh, this is the part that's closest to my office. I did this yesterday. These were pruned last year, so I did a little bit lighter. But even here, I adjusted so that some are coming out more bushier than the others. I think this one here, I kind of kept it a little bit bushier. And then the other two, it's hard to see the last one, but anyway, that's a little bit more pruned. This one here is turning out a lot better than I had hoped. About 15 years ago, I was ready to give up on this one because it looked so scrawny, and now it's looking healthy, and I got a few more years on it, and I think it's going to look spectacular because of the curve that's in there, right? So anyway, so I'll get back to you as soon as I finish that last section. But I thought I'd show you. Well, last year we started from this side and then worked this way. And I had full intentions of doing the whole thing and ran out of time and energy. So for today we got this. This is probably my best specimen area too. So I know for sure we're going to get done this season. In fact, we'll probably get done today. And if I end up running out of energy, I'll get done tomorrow. Okay, let's do some review. A healthy tree should have really pokey needles. The test is do this. It should hurt. It does. That's why I'm wearing this shirt that's got a fluffy sleeve here so that I get minimum of pain. My wife was saying, you should wash this. Well, it might be a little dirty, but hey, we're going to get sap and all that. Hopefully we'll get done today and we'll get it washed. This one here shouldn't be this like this. Because we pruned this last year, but it wants to grow very vigorously, so we're gonna have to kind of compensate for that. So as much as I want to give you simple rules, it doesn't always apply. So this section was well cared for last year, yet still some took off. So I'll just make adjustments, right? See, all these almost looks like it was neglected, but I know this section was not, because I got a little bit further along and then I ran out of energy or something. Miracle that I'm getting done this year. See up on top how it picked up vigor? This one needs to probably be kind of readjusted, prune the top a little heavier, and then so bring it back into balance. So as much as I was trying to show you the well-refined one, this one is not following my script here. Okay, those of you that's been following me for a long time and can remember, this is our review. I was talking about the balance of the tree, right? You see this candle here? See how tall that is? You see this candle over here, how tall that is? And down here, they're modest, right? This one, not a little bit out of, but generally smaller here and bigger up there. That means that it's out of balance. You look at the candle to look at the health of the tree. And then so when you have all these really vigorous long ones, that means there's more energy up there than down here. This is just a minor problem, we could fix it. But if you let it go a very long time, then this part get weak and eventually it could die on you. And remember last summer, I said, if nothing else, just go and remove these so you don't end up, well, you could end up with like a reverse taper. But basically, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about the balance of the energy. You look at the candle. Candles is an indication of the health of the tree. And then our little pokey test, that if it pokes you and draws blood, that means it's very healthy. And my trees are healthy, so I have to wear these things that it will not poke through. See this? I just took this out of the center. This color, this light color, that means that this thing came on last year. That's how healthy it is. Well, you know, I've been feeding these with time release, right? That's why they're so healthy. But it's now driving me crazy because I have to keep pruning them. But yeah, this is just one season growth. Now I gotta get and fix the rest of that. Here's this is another season's growth. See, that's how I get behind all the time. Well, it's getting very warm now, so I have to take off my jacket. And some of this needs a little bit more touching up, but I'm going to call it quits for now. So I got all this done. This was the last of my Niwakis. So this season, I'm caught up. You want to know something funny? Well, all this time that I've been shooting this video and working on my pine, right? I'm uploading my 15-minute video and it's still not uploaded yet. When I changed the format, I think it started going into high def. Anyway, I think starting next year, I'm gonna only post once a week because it's just taking much too long. I don't mind making the videos, but this uploading is not, well, we haven't hit the civilization yet. One of these days when I get high speed, then I'll start posting more again. But for the time being, I think I'm going to do once a week. Okay, anyway, this has been the Pine series, Niwaki. Most of these were black pines, and they were serviced last year, but once again, it got out of hand. Well, there's a couple good ones. The red pine on the corner over there by the ladder, and then this black over here that I'm proud of. These two. You know, I've been in contact with Glenn Koyama Landscaping. He does a lot of the detail work at the San Diego Friendship Garden. You know, we're both students of Uesugi. Anyway, he had donated a black pine. And I'm thinking, if somebody were willing to come pick it up, I want to donate this red. I'm proud of this one here. It's coming out really nice. And I think it'd be worthy of a garden. Evidently, nobody's growing red pines. I don't know why. I heard in Sacramento, some people say it doesn't grow here, but we've been growing red pines here in the garden since the 60s. And in these seeds, this one here, I started about 40 some odd years ago. I got the seeds from American Seed Company, so it's all basically locally grown. And I don't see why people say it doesn't grow here.